Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Friday. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Buddy is peeking out. He's saying hello. And as you can see, I've got the bed up on blocks for ventilation like we talked about in the last video. And got to keep that mold at bay. And this is going to solve it. I'm quite certain. Airflow. Got to have airflow. Right now it's going to be loud. I got the windows down. I'm parked at the Walgreens at my favorite shady spot, but it's rather loud here. So hopefully we can get through this without a fire truck or car horns, car alarms, or somebody fighting or something. It's always something around here. But it's a great shady spot. Big shade tree right here, little grassy area next to me, and it's my favorite midday spot for the shade. Speaking of the weather, shade is not a big necessary thing right now because the weather this whole week was wonderful. Highs in the upper 70s, lows in the upper 50s, and it's been great sleeping weather. Other than my sciatica pain, I've slept really good with the cool temperatures. Just been enjoying it. You know, I hadn't talked to you from the van in quite a while. And the main reason for that was because I was out and about enjoying nature and hanging out at the parks and the creeks and the rivers and the wildlife refuge place I went to. You know, I've shown you snips of all that stuff. So the other reason is just getting harder and harder to make a video in the van because of the noise in the city. You know, just so much chaos going on every time I try to make a video. Let's talk a little bit more about the battery terminals on your battery bank. You know, I told you I found corrosion on the terminals of the batteries. Cleaned that up. Today I added a little bit of lubrication, a little more of that lubrication on it to try to keep that that corrosion at bay. I know it's going to come back eventually, but if I can slow it down, maybe every couple of months having to clean it up, that's not bad. I also checked the terminals on my starter battery. They look great, you know, because I had to add those terminal extenders so I could have a wire from my starter battery to my house batteries for my alternator charging capabilities. And they look good. They look fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I'm a little sunburned. This ginger is burned. Just been out in the sun every day, all day. You know, it's a little more than I could take, but I better enjoy it now while the temperatures are nice. Because the forecast starting tomorrow, it's going to start warming up again, and I'm not looking forward to it. Man, if I could just get through the summer. I miss the cool temperatures. But let's see, what else were we going to talk about? I still have some more improvements coming to the van. I'm going to finally get around to buying an organizer that sits right here between the dash and the passenger seat. I'm finally going to organize this big tub of junk that I've got spoons and forks and knives and vitamins and napkins and kitchen items and can openers, all this down in this big tub of stuff here. I'm finally going to get an organizer. I'd been putting it off the first time because I couldn't find anything I liked. Well, I found something I liked, but right now I'm still being really tight with the money, you know. And that brings me to a whole nother subject. Let's talk about that now while it's on my mind. You know, when I moved into the van, and most of you, I think, the same story. When you move into the van, it's not because you had to. It's because you wanted to so you could save more money. And that's the way I was. I was getting by fine in the apartment, but I wanted better. I wanted a bigger nest egg. But now that I'm dealing with my back issues and I'm only working 2 or 3 days a week, I kind of need to be in the van now. And that gives you a whole different set of emotions. You go from Yes, I live in a van because I want to kind of, well, I live in a van because I kind of need to at this point, you know. So I don't want to go buy that new organizer just yet. Every now and then I'll splurge on like really good food. I ate some of the best grilled grilled fish I've ever had, and it was at a Mexican restaurant, and it was fantastic. So every now and then I'm getting some really good food in me, but I gotta wait and see how things go before I start splurging on an organizer, you know. Yeah. So, but I think it'll all pan out fine. I'll get that organizer, and I'll just feel better about this big tub of stuff being. I just like everything to have its place. I know you can't tell by looking in here right now, but my bathroom items are all organized in this hanger coming right down here under that white sheer. Everything, you know, so I don't have to open a drawer and dig through drawers for hairbrushes and toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. I know where it's at in that organizer, and I'd like my kitchen items to be the same. So I'll just feel better about it when I get that done. I made some adjustments when I was cleaning up the battery terminals down here. I also moved this crate toward the front because, you know, I lay at kind of a diagonal on the bed, let my feet hang down here on this little ottoman thing that's between the bed and the battery bank cover. And it's got a platform that goes across the top that a pillow sits on. That's where I put my feet, you know, down there, so I can really stretch out. And so with that being there, it makes it so much better for a tall person. You know, you can keep your bed widthwise this way. So I moved that crate forward to give me a little more room, and I fastened it to the wall a little bit better. It was a little rickety, you know. Fastened it to the wall better. But it has come in really handy to put towels and sheets and just really soft, lightweight items, t-shirts in, you know. And it's just that one little thing can make everything so much more convenient. One little storage compartment can make things so much more convenient. Really can. But yeah, I mean, just a hodgepodge of stuff today. No one topic, you know. Just wanted to sign in from the interiors of the van for a while, for a change. And we'll just wrap it up here. Buddy's saying hey to you. Be well. Click the bell. See you next time. Bye.